Hey guys, today we are going to show how to download PostgreSQL for Windows 10. So let's begin with the tutorial. First we need to type download Postgre for Windows. Now we have to click on the first link right here. Now we need to click on download the installer. So now according to your Windows system configuration and operating system, you need to select and click on the download button. So I'll just click it and yeah, it's done. Thank you for downloading. As I've already downloaded this Postgre, I will just show you how it works. So let's get it there. We click on next, 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 the directory where you have to store this file. Now you need to enter your password for the database. This is the default port, default local. Now we click on next and yeah, it's done. This could take a while, so we just wait till it ends.
While it's being installed, let's know more about PostgreSQL. PostgreSQL was created by a computer science professor Michael Stonebraker and his team. Today, it has become one of the most popular open source databases. Why? It helps developers to build application. It helps administrators to build fault-tolerant environment by protecting data integrity. Compatible with various platforms using all the major languages and middleware. Supports for JSON allowing linking with other data stores like NoSQL. It's free and open source software. That means you will never have to pay anything for this service. Postgres is completely ACID compliant. PostgreSQL performs best when in systems which demand the execution of complex queries. PostgreSQL source code is freely available under an open source license. This allows you the freedom to use, modify, and implement it as per your business needs. Low maintenance administration for both embedded and enterprise use. PostgreSQL is an ideal DBMS system for the financial industry. Moreover, it is fully ACID compliant, which makes it an ideal choice for online transaction processing. If your website requires to deal with hundreds or even thousands requests per second at that time, scalability is a surely big issue. Here Postgres provides the best solution. PostgreSQL works fine with all modern web frameworks like Django, Node.js. If you need to generate terabytes of data if you're working on research and scientific projects, therefore it is important to handle in the most efficient way possible. For that, PostgreSQL offers wonderful analytical capabilities and powerful SQL engine.
Since the installation is done, let's see how to use PostgreSQL on our computers.
This is the home page of pgadmin, which is the management tool for PostgreSQL. Now we will see how to create a database, how to drop the database, how to create a schema, how to drop that schema, and how to make a table and how to drop that table, as well as how to execute SQL queries in pgadmin. So under servers is PostgreSQL. Just click on it, and under database, there are databases of Postgres. Now just right click on it, create database. Let's name it database 1 and save it. Now the database 1 is created over here. Now double click on it. Now you get a database, and there are the schema section. So over here there are all the schemas. To create a schema, simply right click on it and click schema. Let's name it schema 1 and save it. Now it has created schema 1. Now
To create a table, we will use the SQL query tool. Now, to create a table, we write the SQL query in the SQL editor.
it which will have an attribute c1, which is an int, a primary key. Now to execute it, we will just simply select it and run the query. It has returned successfully. Now since we have not specified under which schema it is, it goes automatically to the public schema. So under public schema there is table, and over there it's table 1. Now to drop the table, we can simply use the query tool and write a drop statement, or we can just simply right click on it and drop cascade. Click OK and it will drop the table. Similarly, we can drop all the schemas and the databases just simply right clicking and dropping it. And finally dropping the table, and this is it. So this is a very short tutorial on how to download pgadmin and how to use it. So thank you for watching our video.